Good evening. Now, last evening we left off kind of in the middle of the Isaac and Rebekah and their two sons, Esau and Jacob, family drama. Rebekah had masterminded this plan so that Jacob could get the family blessing instead of his older by a few minutes. Remember, they're twins, but Esau was born first, and so he was older. But Rebekah masterminded the plan so that Jacob could steal the family blessing away from his brother Esau. And Esau is so furious. He just proclaimed that he is so angry that after his father dies, because his father's getting older, but after his father dies, he's going to kill his brother Jacob. And so we begin in chapter 27, verse 42. But the words of Esau, her older son, were told to Rebekah. So she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said to him, "Behold, your brother Esau comforts himself by planning to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice. Arise, flee to Laban, my brother in Haran, and stay with him a while, until your brother's fury turns away, until your brother's anger turns away, and he forgets what you have done to him. Then I will send and fetch you from there. Why should I be bereft of you both in one day?" Then Rebekah said to Isaac, "I am weary of my life because of the Hittite women. If Jacob marries one of the Hittite women, such as these, one of the women of the land, what good will my life be to me?" Now, I think a couple things are happening. Rebekah goes in to talk to Isaac, her husband, and she is talking about Esau's wives. Remember, Esau married two Hittite women in the surrounding area, instead of from his family's tribe. And the problem here was about religion. The people in that area were polytheistic, and Abraham is the father of the monotheistic faith. And so Rebekah goes into Isaac to complain about Esau's two Hittite wives, and she's doing this probably to change the subject. I mean, she had just deceived her husband from blessing the wrong son, but also as an excuse to get Jacob out of the house and away from his brother Esau so that he couldn't be hurt. So this leads into chapter 28. Then Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him, "You shall not marry one of the Canaanite women. Arise, go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, your mother's father, and take as wife from there one of the fathers of Laban, your mother's brother." Now, interestingly, there doesn't seem to be any hard feelings between Rebekah and Isaac, or between Isaac and Jacob, even though they'd had this huge deceit between them all. Certainly, I think there must have been hard feelings. I don't know if they didn't express it to one another, or if it just didn't make the cut for these Bible passages. But the only one who expresses his feelings is Esau. And he's very justified in the incredible anger he feels to his brother. I find it interesting he doesn't mention his mother's part. Maybe they kept that kind of quiet. But it wasn't justified how great his anger was that he wanted to seek revenge by killing his brother. Isaac continues to bless Jacob. "God Almighty bless you and make you fruitful and multiply you, that you may become a company of peoples. May he give the blessing of Abraham to you and to your descendants with you, that you may take possession of the land of your sojournings, which God gave to Abraham." Thus Isaac sent Jacob away, and he went to Padan Aram to Laban, the son of Bethuel the Aramean, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. Now Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him away to Padan Aram to take a wife from there, and that as he blessed him, he charged him, "You shall not marry one of the Canaanite women." And that Jacob had obeyed his father and his mother and gone to Padan Aram. So when Esau saw that the Canaanite women did not please Isaac his father, Esau went to Ishmael and took to wife, besides the wives he had, Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Nebaioth. And Jacob left Beersheba and went toward Haran. Now, here is Esau at the end of this chapter. I said that he had been voicing his feelings, but he voiced them toward Jacob. It would have been inappropriate, very disrespectful, and unthinkable for him to express those feelings directly toward his father. But look what he's doing to get back. Of course, this isn't just in the ancient Near East. People will do the things, it's not that they want it, but they're doing something they know would be displeasing to a family member. In this case, Esau knows that marrying the women in the area around where they lived would be displeasing to his father. And so what does he go out and do? He marries two more just to kind of rub it in his father's face without directly confronting him with his anger. Again, these are not good family dynamics. These are examples, first, that our spiritual ancestors had problems, very real problems. And second, the importance of making sure our family relationships are on solid ground. Thanks for joining me, and I hope that you'll join in again tomorrow evening.